Chapter 22. It's December the 16th, and earlier this morning, in my dream state, a light being named Bramble came in, communicating. She would be working with me for part of this final chapter in Book 3. Bramble has a white bob haircut with a thick fringe, and her skin looks like the bean in E.T. with purple hues. When you look into her eyes, they are ice blue, with depths of shining stars inside of them. When Bramble first told me her name, I wondered why she was named after Earth's thorny prickle bush. I was then guided to the spiritual definition of Bramble. Quotations. It shows us flexibility, tenacity, and vigor. It is the importance of connection as the bramble branches reach out and connect to all the trees and bushes in their thorny embrace. Quotation. Quote by Dana O'Driscoll, Plant Spirit Oracle Book, thedruidsgarden.com. This enlightened being was just that, a light in the universe showing humankind that we are all connected. Thank you, Bramble. I feel excitement as this part of my journey was coming to a close, and sorrow in my heart. I loved connecting with these beings, and was honored to share their stories and wisdom with humanity. However, as soon as this thought arrived, the knowledge came through. They are right here with me, now and always, just as they are for every human on the planet. Bramble. Throughout eternity, there has been one consistent factor, and that is oneness. As each species leaves its physical vessel, oneness is felt in their being once more, no matter the dimension or frequency they are in. Humanity is shifting into oneness, which is not an easy feat, for it is a leap into the unknown. To let go of what you once thought to be true and to trust what you do not know is faith. For many centuries on Earth, faith has been associated with religion. However, religion is a dogma, a concept that was twisted and conceived into a shameful way of belief and distrust away from one's true self. Faith is trust in the unknown, and at the same time, it is the belief that all will be well. You align your energy to being one with the universe within faith and belief. Power is brought back to yourself without giving it to another being or entity. All attachments are thus released, as knowing becomes each soul's truth, that yes, all will be well. Each soul will go through their journey to discover this truth in the years ahead, as this cannot be learned with another saying this will be so. Every human being will have signs and synchronicities that will show up repeatedly until they believe this truth to be true in their heart, and then trust will occur. It can be difficult for some humans to see the signs before them, because many prefer to avoid change and are set in their ways. However, this will change for all humans in the coming years, whether you are going to the fifth dimension or staying in the third. The changes each human will see over the coming years will shake humanity to the core. Current belief systems will be dissolved, and religion will be no more. Without religion, many humans will find themselves displaced, as their beliefs tether them to their identity. Some human identities were based solely on the church and religion. The collapse of religion will have the most significant impact on these individuals. Humanity will rise to help the millions of individuals who will be reeling with their new way of life without their religion and faith. Many of these souls will ask, without my faith, what do I have? What do I live for? Religion on earth has taken away each soul's sovereign power that every human has. Faith will be renewed to how it once was. long ago in the beginning stages of Earth. Faith in love, faith in one another, and all that is. Each human will live for this, the vast openness of the universe, the unlimited possibilities of life with all its twists and turns, and the many layers of learning, growth, and adventure as each soul on earth has its human experience. When Yeshua agreed to help humanity and spread the word of love with his beloved Mary Magdalene, they knew the hardships they would go through. However, they also knew of their voices' long-lasting impact on the world for centuries to come. All of the ascended masters on earth have had a lasting impact on earth. And the light workers now will step into their mastery roles, just as the ascended did on earth when it was their time. Each ascended master, Kuan Yin, Isis, Lady Nada, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Yeshua, Serapis Bey, Buddha, Babaji, Kuthumi, and many more, each had many lifetimes on earth and traumatic ones to help humanity. However, in their previous life, they could transcend their beliefs to the state of oneness, the final step needed to ascend into divine consciousness. Through all of this knowledge, it is up to each individual to do what feels right in their heart. No being can tell another what to do or how to move ahead on their journey. This knowledge is for those who align with this truth and feel it in their hearts. It's January the 6th, 2022, and you can feel the energies are about to move into a tumultuous few years ahead. At the same time, our gifts and abilities are coming online for many awakened people. Our teams of light are waiting to help us when we ask. The Divine Light Collective is here now as they provide their closing message before the Sirians conclude the final message to humanity. Divine Light Collective, in our final words to humanity, we say the answer each of you seek are inside you. Love is the answer to everything that is in existence. We are all connected through love, this interconnected web of energy. This energy web moves through all life and every beating heart on your planet. On Earth, an intelligence network runs through the ground, connecting trees, fungi, and all living matter. This web of energy is a pathway of communication to protect the trees that forms a community. This web on Earth has evolved over millions of years, and now humanity will begin to connect with the web of life too. To understand this connection, one must acknowledge that you are a soul having a human experience on Earth. Your soul has had many lifetimes throughout the multiverse. Once this truth is brought forward to your consciousness, the vastness of the universe, the expansion in your being, can occur. There is recognition of your unlimited potential. The soul taps into love, the main thread that runs through the multiverse and creation. On Earth, when the soul taps into love within the universe, you know you are never alone. Your consciousness understands that this experience on Earth is part of a much larger picture. The most significant acknowledgement of all is that you are always loved. This information aids in the human experience and will help many in the years ahead with the upheaval of change. When your human self knows you are not your failures, mishaps, or misfortunes, and takes in that these experiences need to happen, a shift in your energy brings greater understanding. Your experiences do not define you. Humans can rise from their experiences and create the reality they want. With this realization, your team of light is here to help. Ask for help, not out of desperation or fear. Ask from your heart. Your team will guide you in each moment and help you in your mission. Each soul will find its soul tribe in the coming years, bringing a deeper connection to each other and humanity in general. Your soul tribe is a group of souls you are aligned with, where you have similar ideas, ways of being, hobbies, and activities you like to do together. As you connect with your soul tribe, life is enjoyable, fun, and adventurous. Life, however, will be challenging for many in the years ahead as their world crumbles around them. At the same time, many innovative ideas and new ways of being will be brought forward that align with your planet, bringing balance to humanity. Once a human is awakened and has done the soul work, the releasing and clearing of the old world, there is a period afterward for integration. During this integration, many aspects of yourself will leave your physical vessel that will be realigned and morphed into a higher reality. These pieces of yourself are downloaded with light codes and an immense amount of light from the divine to assist in one's blueprint into the fifth dimension. It can be a time of confusion, uncertainty, and disorientation in the integration process. Daily self-care and time in nature will benefit your energy during this assimilation. When the integration process is complete, there will be new developments, gifts, and abilities that the soul can now play and experiment with. For some souls, their dragons, unicorns, and elementals will come forward to help them. An example is our channeler Sarah, connecting with her dragon after her integration process. She felt her dragon inside of her. She felt an ember in her solar plexus chakra, and heat rose up her throat as she spoke. Sarah was so much a part of her dragon that she could feel the charred sensation in her dragon's throat. Sarah's life changed dramatically at this point as she leaned into the protection from her dragon, and her trust in the universe expanded. Once trust is achieved in the divine, source, the universe, and all that is, a partnership flows. Play and fun can be added daily into your life as you expand your awareness. Whatever your soul's purpose or mission is, trust that your team will come forward to help you. Astrology. Astrology is an integral part of moving into the 5D realm. Learning your birth chart will help you see why you are designed the way you are and bring comfort in understanding who you are. The souls that have had past lifetimes on Earth have experienced a wide variety of astrological placements within their birth chart in each lifetime. For some souls, part of their mission is to unfold into their astrological sign. An example of this would be a human who is Sagittarius. In that astrology sign, it is said that Sagittarius loves freedom and travel and can see the bigger picture. However, looking further into their chart, they may have a Taurus moon, which tweaks the Sagittarius sign to loving freedom when the Sagittarius feels secure. They like to travel and explore to a degree, but only when they feel safe. When each soul learns about their birth chart information, this paints the picture of discovering who you are as a soul in this lifetime. The Sirians. Humanity is on the brink of significant change and will step into the past, present, and future. Humanity's past is dark, as are many species' pasts throughout their evolution. Each human has a choice now to embrace who they are, look into their soul, and do their shadow and light work on themselves, or fight the path of ascension. There are no other choices as humanity ascends. Each soul will unravel the conditioning of your planet. This is deep-seated programming that is centuries old. Your planet is unique, and so is your species. This is not to be forgotten. As each soul does their releasing, clearing, and healing on themselves, This opens the love for oneself and the acceptance of who you are. As this occurs, each soul will shine and truly love who they are as exciting creations come forth for your new world. We are the Sirians. Final notes. Dear listener, I hope you enjoyed Book 3. The star races that came forward have so much love for humanity as they bravely and courageously share their wisdom and experiences. It was an incredible and life-changing experience channeling and writing these 3 books with the Divine Light Collective and other worldly beings. The biggest takeaway is that we are not alone. The multiverse is vast, and many light beings are helping us. Each one of us is an incredible being of light and love, and together we are moving into a higher vibration and frequency. It is an exciting time to be on Earth as we create with our hearts a unified way of life for all. Blessings of love and light to you, Sarah Ariana.